All right, today's problem, highest product. This is on Interview Bits, part of their 12-week interview preparation kit. Pause the video, go over there, try the problem, and then come back, we'll walk through it. Difficulty here is easy. This is a question that's asked at Amazon. Let's see, problem description. Given an array A of n integers, return the highest product possible by multiplying three numbers from the array. The solution will fit in a 32-bit signed integer. Okay, good to know. Let's see. Constraints. Number of integers in the array will be between 3 and 5 times 10 to the 5th. 10 to the 5th, 500,000, possibly 500,000. Numbers input format. The first and only argument is, actually, if you're doing this in Java as we are, it's not an array, it's coming in as a list. Return the highest possible product. Example, input 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's nice. I mean, it's already sorted, so it would be 4 times 3 times 2, 12. This one, input 2, 0, -1, 3. Again, well, it's easy to see just from looking at it that you want to multiply the three largest numbers. Okay. One of the things that you want to think about when you get an interview question is, would it help me to sort the data? And in this case, yes, it would help us to sort the data. Now, it's possible that you ask, am I allowed to sort the data? And the interviewer says, no, you can't sort the data. Okay, well, then you go to plan B. I don't even know what plan B is in this case, but we're going to sort the data. Because if we sort the data, we've got the biggest numbers at the end of the list, and we can multiply them together, except for one thing, and that is, if you look at the example here, you can see it doesn't say anything about it in the constraints, but it could have negative numbers. You could have negative numbers in the list. All right? So that brings up a couple of possibilities. One is that there are at least 2 negative numbers in the list. And if that's the case, then we have to consider the possibility that multiplying the two, well, here, let's look at it. Let's look at it this way. I got to scoot this over a little bit. There's a couple of possibilities if the first element of the array is negative, and the second element of the array is also negative. Now, those could be, what do I want to say? Negative numbers with a large absolute value. And it might be advantageous to us to multiply them together. If we do that, we're going to have a positive number. So we'll look at that. Do we have 2 negative numbers, and is the largest number, that would be the last number in the list, is that greater than or equal to 0? Okay, having the 2 negative numbers is not going to help us if all the numbers are negative. So if this situation holds, 2 negative numbers at the start and a non-negative number at the end, then we've got to consider 2 possibilities. One is that we multiply the two negative numbers at the start of the list and the number at the end of the list, which is going to be a positive number. All right, multiply the two negative numbers and the positive number at the end of the list. Okay. And we also have to consider just multiplying the three biggest numbers. The number at size -1, size -2, and size -3. Which one is bigger? Okay. If this situation on line 6 does not hold, then we're just going to multiply the three biggest numbers, right? And that even applies if all the numbers are negative. If all the numbers are non-positive, okay? Because we're either going to get 0 or a negative number in that case, and the best we can do is to multiply the three biggest numbers. Now, it could give us 0, it could give us a negative number, but it's going to give us the smallest possible negative number, which would actually be the highest product. So we have to give up on our hopes of multiplying two large negative numbers at the start of the list with a positive number or 0 at the end of the list. So that's it. And we can go ahead and give this a try. Okay, submit that. Okay, your answer is correct. Thanks for watching. This is just a basic math problem, although it does bring up the point that you want to consider for any interview question. Is it going to help me to sort the data? If you found this helpful, then hit like, subscribe, check out the playlist on screen. Keep leveling up your interview skills. The video description and the pinned comment have links to more resources, including a free LeetCode patterns cheat sheet. And that's it. We'll see you next time.